Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to the channel, Aries, the Emperor here. I am back with another general reading for all of my Aries collective. If you guys are new here, welcome. This is an all Aries channel for all of my Aries placements, cross watchers. You are welcome as well to everyone. Just take in mind this reading may or may not resonate with you, and that is okay. Do not force the reading. And thank you always to all of you guys who like, subscribe, comment, share, donate, book personal readings, shop the website. If you'd like to connect with me, all of my information is in the description box located down below. I am running a sale at this time. I'm going to do readings on the back end, but right now, Candle Essentials, 25% off. Okay, and it'll deduct automatically at checkout. So, and also I'm working to get readings out in candle orders, especially to you guys. Okay, so everything is down below, as well as my second channel, Kiss My Cosmo. I just did 2 uploads over there. I got a request. Someone emailed me and asked if I would do a Libra reading over there because I read for all 12 signs. So I did a collective reading for all 12 signs and a Libra reading over there if you guys have Libra placements or just in general. There may be a message in there for you. I feel like there always is. So check it out. Click down below. All right, let's jump into it, y'all. Sun in Libra, Moon in Scorpio. So we're going to see what it is that's being said about you at this time, all right? Every single word. All right, new cycle, new chapter. All right, let's see what messages come out. And we're going to start with the what lies beneath, hidden futures oracle cards, okay? And then follow up with the Modern Witch tarot deck, okay? All right, so first card, it says hater, you guys. Who's the hater, Aries? You or them? And it says knowing they fucked up. All right, either somebody knows that they fucked up with you, or they know they fucking up with you. You know, this could just be an energy. Really, you know, a lot of times you think you got people in your corner that are rooting for you and supporting you and love you, and are really genuinely there for you. You know, whole time they be a hater. You know what I'm saying? And one is in your corner. You know, it's not even a support system. You know, you can feel the energy. And people may be saying, you know, people could be saying this about you. You know, maybe you are nonchalant and you don't really care to fit in or to conversate, and especially small talk. Most Aries don't really, you know, like the small talk. You're more in depth, you know, because you're more of a passionate being to begin with. So you open up and you see things a lot differently than people do anyways here. So this is just an energy. Somebody may not yet be there. It may not be on your level. And this could be anybody in your life that's letting you down, disappointing you in these situations. Is like I said here, this is pertaining to a certain individual or individuals. Take it how it resonates. You know, they may not just be there yet. You know, they still have a lot of living and learning and their own fucking up to do, because let's be honest, you know, you're gonna mess up in life here. But it's some strong energy to start off with. What else, Spirit? And they coming out the cards are coming out 2 at a time. So the number 2 could be significant, the number 4, and this could be 2 people. This could be more than 2 people, you know, that feel this way about you and you know, maybe expressing this. The first card says a situation's about to explode. Shit's about to pop off in flames. What? This Libra season, Aries, say it ain't so. Or just like an energy where they know, like, you, let's be, you know, frank about it. You know, some Aries can have a temper, you know what I mean, and explode. But you get over things pretty quickly, you know, if that does happen. And you're right back to cool, calm, collected, but you're very expressive. You know what I'm saying? And just like when a car, you know, gets into an accident, you know, sometimes what does it do? The car explodes. You know what I'm saying? It starts off as a fire and then it explodes here. So this just may be, you know, people expressing, maybe they've witnessed their temper. Or, you know, could be, you know, 2 sides that they say to you, you know, and this is like an energy of someone, you know, expressing the side that they saw that they, you know, maybe didn't know exist. And just take it how it resonates, because fire could be, it doesn't have to be negative. It could be, you know, you not getting revenge, but you glowing up, you know, you bettering yourself, you separating yourself, you knowing your worth. and putting that fire in back into you, or back into something that is worthy of it. You know, it could very well be that sort of thing here. You know, people bring out different sides in everyone, right? So it's just like, hey, that's what is being brought out of you. You know, depending on who these individuals get and who they show up. But I mean, you're still the same person at the core, you know, but everyone is triggered differently. And this could be, you know, something about your personality that people admire. Maybe you don't hold your tongue back, you know, and maybe you are, you know, just this fiery ball that, you know, is just rolling through the room here, and everybody's just watching and amazed, and um, you know, wanting to know more, and you know, wishing they could get closer, or that you'd even notice them, you know, or even glance in their direction. Or like I said, people who are now on the outside in and would like that type of opportunity to get back in good with you. So, okay, this card here is watching shit go down. It's a lot of cuss words in here. You know, y'all be talking about me cussing, but these are cuss words on these cards that I'm reading. Okay, I just want you to know that. All right, so it also says enjoying the gossip. Ooh, and what is this reading revolving around? Get your popcorn, Aries. Get your popcorn and have a seat, okay? Right here in the front row. All right, you don't want to miss a bit of this show. You know, maybe you do know how to put a show on, and you know, you don't even be trying. You know, it's just in you. And like I said, you know, fire doesn't stay in one position. It moves around. You know, it does a lot. And you as well, you know, you have that same ability, you know, like Sonic the Hedgehog, you know, it's hard to keep up with you, with a lot of you guys here, and people like that. It's like action packed is what it's giving me here, that people could be saying about you. You like an action movie, but a walking human action movie, you know what I'm saying? Or your life stories or experiences are very movie screen worthy, but you're very movie screen worthy, especially, you know, if people are going to the extent to discuss you in such a manner. I digress. All right, let's jump into the tarot, because I have had enough, okay, of that blasphemy and that what lies beneath. So let's get into this tarot and see what messages come out for you, collective, spirit. Messages for the Aries collective. I hope everyone is doing amazing. Or at least the best that you can do under your circumstances. Let me say that. So we have the Two of Cups, okay? Like I mentioned earlier, the number 2 could be significant here. It's now showing up in the actual tarot spread. And this could be two people conversing and conversing the way that you make them feel. Because let's be honest, when you bring up somebody, you know, clearly enough, you know, they have some type of whether it's a not so deep connection or emotion attached. There is some level, you know, especially if you're having to come into contact with a person, you know, on more than an occasion. So, like I said, it's definitely people who have had one-to-one conversations with you, or are wanting to have one-to-one conversations with you, are wanting you to express more or give more, wanting you to care more, or just 10 of swords here, just wanting you to care until there's no more left of you here. I feel like people, that was Gemini energy, and that rules over gossip and communication, and information, and you know, intel about individuals here. So like I said, this could be people gossiping somewhere in the corner about you, because they wouldn't dare say it to your face, is how this is coming across. But Cancer is definitely an emotional sign here, so very expressive as well. And these are people that really care more than they probably would like to put on here with the King of Wands. I think you have a strong effect, or you definitely have had a strong effect. And you still do, you know, you absolutely still do. People still look back and they still look to you. And like I said, they want to see if you notice them. You know, you may be somebody that every time somebody sees you again, you're doing better than you were the last time. You know, that's the type of energy that you're giving off. And I feel like people may be expressing that about you in a way too. Like, you've really stepped your game up. you know, or you just really made some major changes here, that others can really take a hint or two from, you know, and instead of, you know, gossiping somewhere here with the Ace of Wands. It came out in like kind of like this, but hey, I'm gonna bring it out in reverse here. So this is a energy, like I said here, that for the Ace of Wands to come out in reverse, this would definitely mean this. Like I said, this is an energy here where if somebody could, if somebody had the ability to knock you off your feet, they most definitely would. I feel like this is what people are saying here. You know, some people are saying maybe you rubbed them the wrong way. Maybe you were a little dominant. We have the Magician, Aries energy. And no matter what people, I don't know, it's just like an energy of no matter what situation or what somebody tried to do, you always came out on top. You know, this is a big stick that somebody thought that they took from you, but it's like, voila, I pop out with an even bigger stick. How you like me now? Type energy is what the Magician is going to do. You know, it's going to be things that you don't see, but are still manifesting all at the same time here. So that's just something that you need to focus on. You know, you coming out in very strong energy, and for the Ace of Wands to come out in reverse, like this is really people like trying to throw it at you heavy, you know, daggers, wands, because the Magician gets to use every piece of the zodiac here. So this is just manipulative people who I really feel like you have tapped that ass. You know, you have gave them a run for their money, whether they come off and act like it or not. You definitely are the one to meet the match, or you the one to like the match type energy here. You know, you will not be stepped on. And like I said, you know, this is the energy of you knowing your worth here. And somebody mistaking that for something else with the Six of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Their calculation was incorrect. I feel like this is an energy as well here. Like this is somebody who is just really wanting to invest. Like, this is just like Three of Cups, Cancer energy. Like this somebody that has really strong feelings for you. It's like, you know, maybe you haven't known this person for very long, or, you know, but it's still like a energy of you give them such joy to be around you, just to be connected to you, and maybe simply doing nothing at all. You know, it's something very magical about your aura. I feel like that people enjoy. And like I said, you may be a good time. And also, like with the Six of Cups energy, is like you give somebody that home, that comforting type of feeling that maybe they haven't felt in a long time, or that they wasn't expecting. Like you put someone in their own childlike state here, or you have. I feel like this is what this energy is, or this could just be people reflecting, you know, on, like I said, how you've made them feel, or what they've said about you, or possibly. All right, Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers is what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so that definitely should resonate with somebody out there. Twin flame energy for sure here. Yeah, the twin flame energy for sure. This is somebody that you had wild, crazy, passionate chemistry with. I'm talking about eccentric type. But like I said, I'm still getting an energy of somebody like trying to like, I don't want to say like black magic, but definitely like somebody with their own tricks up their sleeves and with their own agenda, and really like trying their best here to mask, and maybe trying and wanting to put you in a state of a childlike, or them ruling over you, or having some type of control over you. Because you have the Four of Cups, which is Cancer energy. Like this is somebody wanting you emotionally stuck, or somebody that's still maybe stuck on you here with the Knight of Cups. And I like it's an energy like somebody knows they have feelings for you that aren't going anywhere. These are, I feel like, people that want to reach out to you possibly, and maybe aren't able to. You know, they just, it's like an energy of like when it's time to let go, you got to let go. And this is also, I feel like, an energy of like people that have taken you for granted. You know, you've been there, I feel like tenfold for individuals and showed up and showed out, but maybe it wasn't the same energy when it came to you with the Page of Pentacles. Like somebody didn't see you as, I don't know, like, yeah, the Emperor. I was going to say somebody didn't see you as a boss, or somebody didn't see you in a certain light. Somebody saw you maybe as a page, or this is how you make people feel like pages, or like this is like the energy that you're moving into with this growth here. Like I said earlier, you not being the same person, you know, every time, you know, somebody may see you. And that is what the Emperor is. You know, growth is not easy here, but it's always necessary. So definitely page energy. I don't feel like you're the page at all. You're the Emperor. You know, that is Aries energy here. But you got this earth sign here that may be younger than you, or just like I said, maybe a little bit more immature, but in love and stuck and just confused all at the same time here with the star. But I don't want to show her because she's butt naked, y'all. I can't. But you see it. It's the star energy. Yeah. Aries is a star. Like, how can you turn that down? Or this is like something's very healing about you. There's a guiding light about you. 3 of Swords here. And it's very painful, like actually having to separate from you. And please believe, people do discuss you, and people, it may play over and over in their minds, you know, and they still feel the emotions. And I feel like, you know, especially if they see an old photo of you or they hear your name, their ears, you know, they may have a little cringe on the inside, or, you know, it may hit them a little bit. But this is definitely an energy where you are somebody that is special among everything else. 10, I almost said 10 thumbs up, but I mean, hey, 10 thumbs up, Aries. Like you, there is none other like you, and that is for sure. When somebody sees the stars, they could think of you. I feel like this is an energy of maybe like you and somebody bonded over something specific, and they still, when they see this or when they come into contact, like they still think about you, and it reminds them of a special place that they wish that they were still in with you. You know, it's something always, you know, when you get that comforting feeling from your favorite person, you know, relative, whoever, that favorite thing that you love here, it's just like you're that thing to a lot of different people, you know, whether at this point they may feel ill towards you. At one point they were very much so very attached and in love with you, and that still carries with them here. That's what's being said about you. 5 of Cups here. Yeah, somebody's got to live with something. All right, something that is not, you know, not easy for them to pass here or to move forward in Aries. So, wow. Am I surprised? No. This is you that we're talking about. I'm going to leave this reading here. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button for more messages from me. I love you. Ciao.